Slipping, slipping, slipping. Doctor says better plug your ears up now. Where were we?
You can really see the actual effect.
Oh, operative vector.
And there you go. Now you can really see the actual effect. But now we're going to have to bring in our spherical coordinates and our Cartesian coordinates nodes. Just plug these in one for one. Slide this on over. Slide this over again, grab a vector math node, and I'm going to make one alteration to this before I do anything more.
That's not.
And that is set this to multiply. Set all these values to 1, except the z, I'm going to make this 2. This sort of just flattens it, which makes sense if you think about it. It's a spinning disk, and so things are going to flatten out. Now if you hit Control right click, you can cut
Oh
that
shit.
and it'll go back.
God. I don't know what's happening. I think I need to reduce the value. Where is the value thing? God damn it. Uh, I've already forgotten. Pretty soon they'll discover me in this super sarcastic scene. Where is the value? I know it's like in a layer group, right? Yes. Let's let's put you back on point one. Oh shit. That is not. Three. No? 1.5, why not? Okay, finally. What's with these fucking two little dots of light? Goddamn. 125. No? But are these just a permanent thing? Oh, I guess they are. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind too much.
There we go. And now I'm going to start doing some math in between these two nodes. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a math node, plug this into the theta, and set this to power. Now, if we set this to something like a minus 1.2, and then I plug this into my surface again, you can see as we adjust this value, it starts to, and then I plug this into my surface again.
Wait, plug what? What? I don't get it.
You can see, and then I plug this into my surface again. You can see as we adjust this value, it starts to sort of stretch radially to give that like moving around sort of feel. And so that's exactly what we want. And again, I'm going to use a value node, group this, and I'm going to name
value node. Group. What?
And again, I'm going to use a value node, group this, and I'm going to name this to twist. And I'm going to name this to value node, group.
We got how to group. Is it Control G? Yep. Then what do we call this? What is twist?
Group this, and I'm going to name this to twist. Then plug this into my exponent value.
Plug this into my exponent value.
Set this to minus 1.2. Looks pretty good. And yeah, and so this is one place that you could stop, but in real life, you get more of a spiraling effect too. It's not just this circling around. So if we duplicate our math node and we set this to add, we can then duplicate our texture coordinate setup. And once again, we're going to set this to length.
Satisfied.
And I'm going to group this again, zoom on in, and now you can see where our volumetrics are starting to come about. And one more thing we actually have to do, we have to adjust in our render settings, is if you come down to volume,
Oh. Damn, I have no idea what I'm doing right now. Okay.
volumes, we're going to need to adjust this step rate. And so I'm going to set this to 0.1, and that's going to tell Blender to pay way more attention to our volumes, basically give them more fidelity and more detail. Then I'm going to lower my max steps to like 64, so that way it will keep our renders at a reasonable speed. And so with that done, maybe alter this a little bit more. And so with this done, I'm going to class this as my emission mask. But first I'm going to duplicate this noise setup. Then I'm going to highlight all this, Control J to join. And I'm just going to Control Shift D on these noise textures. So that way we keep them connected. Then I'm going to grab a math node. Set this to multiply. And we're going to use these noise textures to add even more detail.
What? I'm kind of done with this tutorial, I'm
Plug
sorry.
this in. There we go. So that's going to show.
Okay, wait, it's actually useful. Stop.
Thing, I'm going to adjust the speed. Pay width again. Zoom on in, and now you can see where our volumetrics are starting to come about. And one more thing we actually have to do, we have to adjust in our render settings, is if you come down to volumes, we're going to need to adjust this step rate. And so I'm going to set this to 0.1. And so with that done, maybe alter this a little bit more. And so with this done, I'm going to class this as my emission mask. But first I'm going to duplicate this noise.
Duplicate this noise.
Set up. Then I'm going to highlight all this, Control J to join. And I'm just going to Control Shift D on these noise textures. So that way we keep them connected. Then I'm going to grab a math node. Set this to multiply. And we're going to use these noise textures to add even more detail. Plug this in. There we go. And you can see that already adds like a whole bunch of detail, but we need to alter this a lot to make it look a lot better. Add even more detail. Plug this in. There we go. And you can see to add even more detail. Plug this in. There we go.
I don't feel like doing this right now, but I'm literally almost done, so like.
We go. And you can see that already adds like a whole bunch of detail, but we need to alter this a lot to make it look a lot better. So first thing, I'm going to adjust the add values on these node groups to randomize them.
What?
Then I'm going to take this bottom.
What did you do?
Alter this a lot to make it look a lot better. So first thing, I'm going to adjust the add values on these node groups.
Okay. The add values. What? The add values. I think I did something wrong. Add
groups to make it look a lot better. So first thing, I'm going to adjust the add values on these node groups to a lot to make it look about them.
Yeah, there are no values.
I'm going to adjust the add values on.
There's just fucking twist. Okay, I guess I gotta go inside and like change it to negative what? 38? Oh shit, that did something. Uh, presumably bad. Yeah, no, let's. I mean, this is literally enough detail for me, but like I'll keep playing just to like see. I don't, because it looks better. It does look better, admittedly.
These node groups to randomize them. Then I'm going to take this bottom noise texture and I'm going to make this like the larger scale noise. And
Okay, bottom.
so set this to something like that. There we go. Lower this dimension even more. And I'm going to make this top noise a very high detail texture. And so set the scale pretty high and lower my dimension again. Not quite to 0, but just about.
Literally raised
And
it.
now one more thing you can do is if you use a power node and increase your value here, that acts like increasing contrast for these noise textures. And so this can be useful.
Oh wait, I
And
was
I'm
not
gonna
paying attention to what this was doing.
add just a little bit to both of these. So this way we don't have any areas where there's no emission. At least not really, aside from, of course, our mask. And yeah, there we go.
What? Why does mine look different?
Now I'll just multiply this by something like laughably huge. Maybe something
You're
more like
going too
25.
fast. Please.
At least not really.
Oh shit. Oh my god. Wait, why does it look good all of a sudden? Whoa.
Aside from, of course, our mask. And yeah, there we go. Now I'll just multiply this by something like laughably huge. Maybe something more like
Okay. Laughably huge.
25.
Is that laughably huge? Feels like it. That is far too huge though. Yeah, no, let's do like 12.5. Okay, let's do like 5, goddamn. Okay, let's do like 2, goddamn. Choose my fuck. Choose my fuck. Oh, that's so funny.
Because, and remember, we're going to add in some absorption now, so we're going to actually reduce the amount of light you see. So I've just made it extremely bright for now. But we're going to shift D
What
to slide
the
this
fuck? Bro, you can't do this to me. I'm confused. You duplicate everything except the output?
on up. And this is going to become our absorption mask. And so if we grab a volume absorption node, there we go.
Volume volume absorption.
Plug this into the density
Sound the density.
and grab ourselves an add shader node. Adjust this color. I'm going to do something like a dark brown. And then first thing I'm going to do is just adjust my add values here to make this like way more random. Then I'm going to adjust my fall off. And so the first thing I'm going to do is make it set a 6. And then first thing I'm going to do is just adjust my add values here to make this like way more random. Then I'm going to adjust my fall off. And so the first thing I'm going to do is make it so this extends further away. But then I'm also going to adjust the fall off here. And the nice part about this is that since we're using absorption, this is going to render a lot faster than if we were using scattering, like literally twice as fast. Also adjust my Z-axis mask.
Z-axis mask.
Adjust my noise texture for this. And then I think I'm going to alter the thickness value for this compared to the emission. And so I'm going to set this to noise texture for the vertical mask. And then one more thing I'm going to do is, just like how we compressed our noise texture for the vertical mask, I'm going to compress the noise textures that we're using here even more. So I'm going to set this to a 6 for both of these. I'm also going to rename my node group we used to cause the spiral to spiraling. There we go. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it, actually. Everything else we're going to do now is just in the compositor. And so, of course, like, do go through here and alter these. I've just made tons of tiny little adjustments over the course of several days, and it has improved dramatically. So as you go through, consider working with your noise textures. You can adjust your scale and whatnot to give a different effect than I may have created. You can adjust things like the fall off. You can add in more noise textures if you like. Instead of just doing a small and large, maybe you want to add in a medium as well. You can adjust the step rate. But yeah, that is it pretty much for the actual 3D side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to render out a quick pass in HD, and then I'm going to show you a few compositing tips that really are going to elevate this. Okay, so with that rendered out, I'm going to hop over to my compositor, check use nodes.
I give up. I've done everything I could. Oh shit, oh my god, I'm lagging. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh shit. Um, wow. I don't know if this is recording me currently. I guess I should close some other programs. Like, this file. Oh, oh no. I don't have a while. I need to go to bed soon. Dang it. Dang it. Okay, well, I don't need to render this today. Did they just add advertisements to fucking Casa? I think I need to close Blender. Oh, goodbye. Oh no. Um, okay. Wow. Um, Crazy. Okay. Render. Yeah. Well, let's experiment with the color of it. Just can't I like randomize it a bit or something? whatever. Okay. Damn. What should I do with the remaining time? Dude, the fucking Gazzo ad, something like that. Just do some sketches, I guess. Or I don't know. Um, why am I not feeling up to it? Um, I don't know. Hmm. Maybe I should write. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna stack on something. I don't. I mean, and yeah, I'm gonna